This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Let's go to KT McFarland, former Deputy National Security Advisor. And KT, the big news today is who's with us, who's not with us when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz. Your thoughts about this is truly the Trump test. He's testing loyalty, don't you think?
This is so outrageous. Who gets the products that are going in and out of the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz? It goes from Europe to the Middle East to Asia. Those are the countries receiving oil, natural gas. They're receiving component parts to magnets, to making computers, all that stuff. It's not our transit, but we're expected to pay for protecting it. I find this just not only outrageous that the countries, Italy, France, et cetera, they've all said, no, they're not going to join President Trump in keeping open the Strait of Hormuz. And in fact, some reports say that some of these countries are trying to cut their own side deals so that their ships would be allowed to go through the Strait of Hormuz.
Italy and France.
Yep. And China, et cetera. Others are cutting their own side deals. I mean, I find this just so outrageous and such a proof to what President Trump has said all along. The European countries especially, you're freeloading on our defense. You're getting protection from us, but you're not doing your fair share. So not only are they unwilling to do what they very definitely could do, they all have navies. They could very definitely escort tankers and ships through the strait, but they want America to do it all for them. Now, the complaint they all have is that, their energy prices are going to go up, and what is America doing? And America didn't understand, and President Trump didn't get it. He didn't anticipate the Strait of Hormuz. He, of course, knew what was going to happen. But what he's got is a sequential series of steps of eliminating the Iranian threat. The Strait of Hormuz is not his first priority. It's to get rid of the nuclear sites, to get rid of the missile sites, to get rid of the missile launchers, to get rid of the missile production, to get rid of the drone production, to command and control, to take out the senior Iranian leadership in the military. He'll get to the Strait of Hormuz, but it sure would be nice if our European and other allies would step up to help.
And that only emboldens the Iranians, KT.
That they won't step up? You bet. I mean, Iran thinks, great, now we're going to start a division between the United States and everybody else. This is now America and Israel's war. It's unconscionable to me that the world expects America to have freedom of the seas, freedom of transportation and commerce to go on the seven seas, and yet the world isn't willing to help us enforce that.
I think you shut me off again. I think what that Trump is trying to establish is who's on our side, who's not on our side. And after we saved their butt in World War II and World War I, who's on our side? And whether I understand the Japanese prime minister is on an airplane on the way in to see the president. Yeah. I understand that some of the countries in the European Union. Now we have to compare the European Union to NATO. Is it the NATO countries or the European Union countries? Whose butt do we save? And if they're not on our side, the American people have to know who's on our side and who's not.
Well, the European Union and NATO, a lot of the countries are the same, some are not. Britain, for example, the United Kingdom is in NATO, but it's pulled out of it came out of the European Union. But one after another of these countries, they have navies. This is the job of their navies, to protect their commerce. And yet they all seem to think they can hide under the American umbrella. America will get to the Strait of Hormuz. America will open the Strait of Hormuz. America will protect the Strait of Hormuz. But it may not get to, it may take 2 or 3 weeks.
KT, they don't need an extra boat from Japan. They don't need an extra boat from the UK. But I think I know President Trump. I know him for a long time. I know what he's asking. He wants to make sure whose side are we on. We don't need their ships.
No, but as you point out, it's a great test of who are the freeloaders and who are the ones who are going to stand with us. Who are the freeloaders who are going to cut their own separate deal? I mean, this is not Winston Churchill's Britain, as President Trump said.
Absolutely not. KT, we love you. Thank you for calling in. We got a call coming in now from Australia. Thank you so much, KT. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.